Hey guys, it's your brujacarrieliz here to do a quick little energy reading for my beautiful collective. You know what time it is. Grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, your weed, whatever it is that you need, and come hang out with me. Alrighty, so let's tap in. Let's see what's good, what's going on. You know, we just had, oh goodness, we just started eclipse season. We just had our full moon. What else is going on? The chaos in the world right now. You know what I mean? So let's tap in. Let's see what messages are here from my beautiful collective. It's so funny too because I have like sound bowl music in the background for removing negative energy, and it's so interesting. I always pay attention to everything that kind of goes on as I'm prepping, as I'm saying prayers, as I'm setting out the cards. And I had 𝕭𝖗𝖚 and another incense lit, and I was trying to light this one specific candle, and it's so interesting. I feel like there's this energy of someone that does not want to detach, release, let go. Like you may be cutting cords and ties and letting go of shit, but there's someone that's like refusing to let you go. I don't know. So let's tap in. Let's see if that's relevant. Maybe that's just for one person. Maybe you're tuning in and you're just like, what's this girl about? And there's a message here for you somewhere. Someone's refusing to let go of you, or maybe you're refusing to let go of a situation. Maybe someone's not ready to clear things out. Yeah, we have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Maybe someone's clinging on to things that they know, clinging on to their fears, clinging on to their doubts. Maybe someone's refusing to move on or not quite sure how to move on, let go. Okay, let's see. And this could be for a multitude of things, right? Yeah, we've got judgment here. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. This could be in love. This could be in career. This could be in location. You know, this could be in a multitude of settings and situations, but I just feel like there's some kind of fear that's blocking someone from moving on, or there's someone that's holding on to you out of fear. They don't want to let go. They don't want to move on. They don't want to be far from your energy. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say about this. Yeah, we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Maybe someone's playing the blame game, you know? Maybe someone's trying to guilt trip you into staying. Because I got that song in my head. I want you to stay. Ooh. Yeah, we have love here and honesty. Oh, God. Some of y'all need to be really honest with yourselves, right? I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yeah, and it's in regards to love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Maybe this is someone too that you see the best in them, you see the good in them, but it's kind of like at a certain point in time, you have to kind of take the rose-colored glasses off and recognizing that you can only work on healing yourself. You can only work on taking care of you. Other people have to do that kind of healing work. Other people have to step up to the plate, you know, elevate their own energy. Maybe there's someone that's around you that's trying to guilt trip you into staying, or you feel almost obligated to stay around for somebody. This could be family, friends, co-workers, I'm hearing. This could be any kind of relationship that you have, but I feel like this is for someone that you have love for, right? What's underneath? Happiness. Yeah, I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. This could be too that someone that you've like come across that it's hard to detach, it's hard to let go, it's hard to move on and move forward because there's still love there. There still is like a connection. I heard a genuine connection, so that's hard to let go because you feel like it's hard to meet people who are very genuine. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What else is going on for my collective that's tuning in? Keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you're more than welcome to. The link is down below for my website. Yeah, judgment. Again, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. This could be someone that's in your life for a season. You know what I mean? They came into your life so you could learn a lesson, or they came into your life for a temporary time. And you're needing to like really be honest with yourself. Like, does this person really serve your highest and greatest good? Does this person really fill your cup up? Are you constantly pouring into someone that has nothing really to give back to you? Yeah, we got to be honest with ourselves, right? Honest with the connections of what we need to release. I feel like there's someone that's like refusing to. It could be both on both ends too. Yeah. Again, guilt. This could be guilt of like, well, I feel bad if I move on and move forward, and like they're still stuck in the same route, the same routine, or they're stuck in their bad habits. They don't want to move forward. They don't want to elevate it. They don't want to heal. They don't want to do any kind of work, you know? I feel like too, that could be someone that's kind of like out of touch. Like they just feel like everything's good with them, that they don't need to do any kind of healing. Yeah, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Yeah, that comes with releasing people from the past, releasing family members, releasing people that you have a lot of love for, but moving forward, it's like, how are they contributing to your life? Okay, let's see, what else, Spirit? What else? Yeah, I feel like this is judgment time. Yeah, forgiveness. Spirit is asking you to forgive this person, to release this person, to let go and surrender, so that you can allow love into your life. I feel like there could be love that's blocked from your life, abundance that's blocked from your life. There could be things that you're meant to have, but you're unable to get it at this point in time because there's still this person in your life. Yeah, forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah, I could have history with this person. Let's see. There's something here that has to be healed. So, could be a connection that, yeah. Yeah, it could be someone too that's close to you, that is jealous of you, has a lot of envy. They hate us because they ain't us, right? That's literally it. Collective, you have the courage to move forward. You have the courage to heal. You have the courage to love. Some people don't have the courage to love. They don't have the courage. Yeah, they have doubt. This could be someone too that's in your circle that puts a lot of doubt and fear in your mind, right? It's like you have good news and they're just like, please, you really think that you can do that? Please, like you think you deserve better? Like, oh, look at you, big money. Like, it's someone that just doesn't have anything positive to add to the conversation, right? Or they're quiet. You have really good news and you're just like, I'm so excited, blah, blah, blah. And you just notice how the energy on their end fades or dies down or gets real like quiet because they don't really have anything positive to contribute to your good news. Yeah. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah. Guys, this is someone you gotta let go and release. So whoever's popping into your head at this point in time, this could be a parent, this could be coworkers, this could be a relationship that you're currently in. It's so funny. They're putting, it's funny too, because you hear the traffic outside and there's cars beeping. And Spirit's just like, move, bitch, get out the way. Like, if you're not gonna do anything, then get out the way. They put in my head like that scene from like old school show, like 𝕭𝖏 𝕭𝖏. I think it's the Cheyenne or whatever his name was, but he had the trumpet. He's got the all black outfit with the trumpet, and it's like bafuera. It's like throw them out the door, bye. Like they have nothing to contribute. Yeah, I feel like collective, you have the courage to love. You have the courage to be honest with yourself. It's just really like connecting the dots, you know what I mean? Like if you're like, well, this person's in my life, I have a lot of love for them, I have like you just want to help this person, you just want to be such a giver, and this person is just a taker. And I also get too that this person is jealous. They have no issues in like taking stuff from you, whether it's monetary, energy, time. Like this is a time waster. That's what I'm getting to. They have no problem in wasting your time and getting real comfortable, getting real snuggled up to you. Okay, what else? Yeah, and Spirit is saying, Spirit's kind of requesting like, hey, it's kind of time for you to release this person. And if it's like this person's no longer in your life physically, then energetically, they're still holding on to you. Yeah. Hammer, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah, this could be someone too that has very like dark or more on the negative energy. They're more on the negative side. They seem like a negative Nancy. You know what I mean? This could be a friend. This could be someone that you have just that kind of like close familial relationship too, right? Yeah. This is someone that's a hater on the inside, on the inner circle. That's what they're saying. They don't even want me to say this. Like the person that's jealous of you, they don't want me to say this. They're kind of just like, don't let them know. But the thing is that truth comes to light, and you're going to have to speak clearly. You're going to have to speak up for yourself. You're going to have to say something, collective, especially if they just want to be kind of in your energy just to kind of enjoy and reap the rewards that you gain. Spirit's like, nah. I feel like Spirit almost has you on pause because of this person in your life. And that's where they're just like, well, you want to elevate, you want to move forward, you want to do better in life. It's time to get rid of this person. I definitely feel like with eclipse season and this full moon that just passed, it's really like a cut and clear. It's really like Spirit just, you know? Yeah. Death. If something ends, let it end. Spirit is saying to trust that. Trust that. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. And trust, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yes. Especially if you've had, yeah, that's a thing. It's fear of letting go, collective. You have this fear of letting go because you're just like, well, why can't this person come with me? They cannot. They cannot. Spirit's literally letting you know, like, let go of this person. Trust that better is coming in, that you deserve better, that better is coming in. Better friends, better lovers, better career opportunities, better people. Whatever is ending in your life, Spirit is saying, let it. Also, too, if there's like relationships in your life and you're kind of like fighting for the relationship and you're not quite sure where it's going, let people show you exactly where it is they focus their attention on. And if it's not you, then let that end. Okay, we're going to tap into... Sorry, you're going to be hearing... I got a new little kitty. You're going to be hearing him run around and get into fights with his little brothers. But yeah, let's tap into this oracle deck. I believe it's called Sign of the Times. Let's see what's going on for my collective, what messages they need to know for their highest and greatest good. Yeah, collective, you have good luck coming around. I also get to, especially because this deck is called Sign of the Times, Spirit gives you signs in coins. You find pennies, you find dimes, maybe even special coins, but you get signs and synchronicities by coins. I also get to, this is almost just like if you have like a lucky $2 bill in your wallet, or, you know, you find a $2 bill and you're just like, oh my God, I want that. This is a time of luck for you, collective. Don't let people siphon your luck from you. Okay, what else? What else? But I definitely get that you could have your ancestors or spirit guides that they show you signs via coins, you know? It's like, it's kind of like if you were in your car or you're about to get into your car and you see nothing in there, like you're good, the car's cleaned out and everything. As you're about to step out, you go to grab your bag or you go to grab your drink or whatever, and you look back and you see a dime. And you're just like, wait a minute, like, this car is cleaned out. It doesn't have anything in it. Where did this dime come from? You're finding little messages like that. I also get that. It's almost just like a little trickle effect. It's like breadcrumbs. It's like, wait until you find the pot of gold because you're about to win something big. Okay, and this is like Spirit's way of signaling to you like, hey, about to get something. And I just got in my head like, do you feel lucky? Well, do you? All right, let's see what else. What other signs right now are important for this collective? Yeah, I'm so done. Stars, divine guidance. Yeah, Spirit is divinely guiding you to like a pot of gold, to luck. This could be too in action, right? They could be signaling you like, hey, it's time to do this. Hey, maybe you should do that. Like you're getting these ideas and inklings and stuff like that. You don't need people up in your ear that are like flies. You know what I mean? Like, you know how flies come through and they kind of bug you and you're like, ugh, get away. I feel like you have people in your midst that are just kind of watching and waiting to see what you do, watching and waiting to steal ideas, watching and waiting to see how things blow up for you. You know what I mean? Like how things kick off for you, especially if you're starting something new. You have certain aspirations or dreams of like, oh, I want to buy a home, or oh, I want this career, I want my business to kick off, I want this, that, and the other thing. Spirit is guiding you to take certain action, and that includes closing out the door to certain relationships and really trusting that Spirit has better, that better is on its way. Okay? Yeah, they're saying to use caution. There's someone around you that you have to use caution, and they're really like heavily emphasizing this, like use caution on who you tell people, like who you tell your good news to, who you make your moves around, you know? I feel like there's someone close that you wouldn't expect. Like you wouldn't expect them to down you, that you wouldn't expect them to dog you. This could be someone that smiles in your face, is super loving and supportive for show, but in actuality, it's like, they're probably like, I hate this bitch, I hope they die. Like they're wishing ill on you. There's something like that. This could even be like a romantic partner, that you have a romantic partner and you're like, oh my God, babe, like I have this news and that news, and they're over here just jealous because they're not on that level. There's something to that. Okay, let's see what else. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing that Spirit is guiding you to take some kind of action. There's some kind of leap of faith. There's some kind of action that you're having to take at this time. I also get too, collective, you could be a mirror for people. You could be, and see, that's why you get that envy and that jealousy, that hate, because you're kind of like a mirror. When people see you, they see like, especially if they know your story, right? They know where you come from. They know the struggles, the hardship that you've had to deal with. You're a mirror to show people that you don't have to be what you grew up in. You don't have to turn out to be a certain type of way just because you've had a certain environment, you've had a certain childhood, you've had certain experiences, right? Things can turn around for you, right? You could have been, you know, I got in my head too. It's almost just like if you were a heavy partier, you were a heavy drinker, and like now you're sober, and there's people that look at you like, oh, well, isn't that nice? Why do we get the police over here? You hear that little siren? Yeah, it's like, I'm getting that. That it could be like people are not supportive of you bettering your life. And you're kind of a mirror showing people like, I can do it. Look at me. If I can do it, you could do it. And you're just so motivating and encouraging. And I just feel like there's someone around you that's saying, fuck that shit. Like, they do not like the fact that you're showing that you can improve and do better and heal and move on from your life, you know? I feel like there's someone that's stuck in a certain phase, and that's where Spirit's saying it's time to phase you out of that. It's time to move on from people that are like that, because they need to figure that out for themselves. Yeah. Evil eye and protection. I'm telling you, if you don't have some kind of protection around you, whether that's in bracelets or some kind of like evil eye, or I don't know, even just saying daily prayers for yourself as soon as you wake up or as soon as you step out of the house or anything like that, I highly encourage for you to find some kind of spiritual protection for yourself. I love too that they're showing an aloe plant, because plants are kind of like the first line of defense. Plants and animals are kind of like the first line of defense at home when it comes to getting hit by evil eye, right? You can kind of tell once they start like withering and wilting, and you know you've been taking care of them. It's like, oh, there's something up. There's something going on. But I definitely get that Spirit is protecting you at this point in time. They have a greater mission for you. They have a higher purpose for you, and it's not being where you're at right now. Okay, anything else from this deck? Anything else from this deck? We're gonna take these two cards. Yeah, I'm telling you, healing and community. Maybe some of you are healers and you're needing to go find a community. You're needing to connect with community. You're going to be healing in community. That's what I heard too as well. Some of you could be leaders, directors, teachers. Some of you could be first responders as well. But yeah, with the skulls, with the endings. I love it. I love when my beautiful 𝕭𝖚𝖏 𝕮𝖆 pops up into readings because endings are very beautiful. I also get to, I just heard in my head, like, there's nothing to be afraid of. Like, as you move on and move forward, there's nothing to be afraid of because this ending is necessary in order for you to evolve, in order for you to grow. Okay? All right, so let's see what's going on with the tarot. Let's tap in my beautiful collective. Let's get a few more messages from my collective. I hope you guys are resonating. Hit that like if you're resonating so far with this reading. That lets me know that you're connected, that you're tapping in, you're tuning in, and yeah, it's hitting the right people. All right, so let's see what's going on for my beautiful collective. What's going on? Yeah, so if you've been having some kind of doubts or hesitation on letting someone or something go, Spirit is really saying, yeah, it's kind of time. Yeah. See, this is how you're blocked. This is how you're blocked. The Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's almost keeping you in poverty. The Knight of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, this could be someone that's at work. This could be someone that, you know, is kind of playing games with you. They're kind of wishy-washy. They're in and out of your life. They're not really choosing you. Yeah, especially if this is in relationships, right? Because I get collective that you're this Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. I just get this as a high value person. This is like collective. You're someone that's a very hard worker. Like, you're all about your money. You're all about growth. You're all about expansion, moving on and moving up, right? Like, people are going to be keeping up with you. You are the Joneses. I just get that you're very much a visionary. You could be very creative, but I just get the sense that you're very practical as well. You're about building and growing, and if it's not about that, then you're kind of like, I feel like you're offering this growth to someone that doesn't deserve it, and that's where Spirit's kind of blocking you from making this connection or going further in this connection, right? This is a Knight of Wands, so a lot of times with the Knight of Wands, I see them as that player energy. I see them as someone that's kind of wishy-washy. They're in and out. They're hot and cold, right? They're hot and they're cold. They're yes and they're no. They're in and they're out. And they're down. Like, I literally hear this song right now in my head. Yeah. Yeah, I just get like you being like, bye. I get Spirit really like blocking this person from your life because they block your blessings. They keep you stagnant. You wouldn't grow with this person. You could almost be like excited for this person. There could be a lot of like sexual chemistry with this person, but I get that that's where it ends, right? This person doesn't really have much more to offer and build and grow, but they like to see your growth, right? They like to see your growth. They like to see and reap from your, you know, from what you've got going on, right? This is someone, and it's so funny too because they keep putting it in my head. This is like someone that if you've gone out with this person, they look at you like, oh, you're big money. Like, I can go out with you because you'll pay. This is someone that's like that. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. This could be a partnership. This is someone that you're connected to that they kind of see you that way. And I'm just like, ugh, the ick. Ugh, the cringe. Like the asco. No puedo. It's like, please never say that shit again. Woo! But yeah, this is someone that sees you like someone that they can take advantage of because they know you got it like that. Or you're about to be like that. Yes, this is what I'm talking about, right? The Ten of Pentacles. You're about to be getting the Ten of Pentacles. You're about to be getting a lot of money. And this person's just kind of like in double energy, right? They're in devil energy. They want to put their cookie in the cookie jar, right? They want to manipulate. They want to win at all costs. This is someone that has no problem in saying whatever they need to say in order to stay in your good graces, or manipulating and lying in a certain way to make you feel wanted or appreciated or whatever. This is someone that wants to dig their claws into you, ultimately. Also, too, I got that, like, sexual energy. This could be someone that's just for fun, you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be a serious relationship, but they almost want to put their, like, claws in you to, like, build and grow. I also get to, this person kind of keeps you waiting. This person's getting blocked out from your life because they just kind of keep you waiting. Like, you have these hopes and expectations and wishes for this person to like come into your life and step up, but they're really not there. They're really not there. They're very much in their shadow energy. And this would be just like you wasting your time. You know what I mean? With the Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, they don't really have much to offer you. This person fully knows that they have nothing to offer you, that they're really not going to be helping you do anything. And yeah, like you just see growth and expansion and elevation, and this person's just kind of blocking that from you. We have Judgment and Six of Wands. Yeah, Spirit is asking for you to really like pay attention and take note, and really, this is like Judgment Day. It's time to make that decision. It's time to elevate. It's time to heed that call that Spirit is saying, because there's success coming around the corner for you. And I get the sense that this person kind of knows that. They see that within you, right? They see this growth, this expansion. They probably, you know some way, somehow that you're about to be really getting what it is that you deserve. And they want a piece of that. I just got that song in my head. Lifestyle of the rich and famous, you want a piece of me. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, they put Britney Spears in my head. It's kind of like people want a piece of the pie. They want everything. They want everything good that's coming for you, right? But they don't really deserve what it is that you're getting. If you don't get down, little kitty. Yeah. They don't deserve what you're about to be getting. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. You're literally about to win big. For some of you, really, it's just the truth is really going to come out about this, right? We have the Ace of Cups and the Sun. You have a genuine connection, genuine love coming in. And I also see you really pouring back into yourself. If you're getting out of a connection from this, you're going to be successful for the fact that you let this person go, for the fact that you held on to the things that you want, right? Your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. You're not willing to be with someone that is confusing. You're not willing to be with someone that, you know what I mean? Like you can just tell there's no growth there. I see growth and expansion coming in for you. In a major way. New connections, new relationships, and the Sun is here to expose the truth. We also have Wheel of Fortune too. This is fated, right? This is fated. I get that some of you could really be like stuck on a connection, stuck on a person, because you hope and wish and pray like, hey, I see this potential. I see this potential in them. They don't see this potential in them, but I do. I'm going to stick around to help them improve. I'm going to stick around to help them grow. And really, like, this person just does not benefit you in any way. It's kind of like they would just be keeping you stuck. You'd be going and round in a cycle that you've already like outgrown, right? Because Spirit is highlighting this with, hello, like, you've already outgrown this. You've already gone through that lesson. It's like, it's time to get out of that, right? Because we have new love coming in for you. We have new love, and the Sun is here to expose the truth. Okay. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's time to cut those dead ends, right? We got the Eight of Cups. Time to walk away from what is no longer emotionally fulfilling for you, right? I just get to the collective, you have a lot of options. You have a lot of options moving forward, and I feel like maybe you were holding yourself, putting yourself on pause because you had your heart set on a specific person or a specific idea. And yeah, I just get Spirit being like, you gotta walk away from that, because it's just not worth it. You know, it's just not worth it. You have better coming for you. And also, I get to Spirit saying, don't let someone treat you like you're mashed potatoes, right? Like, you are the turkey, you are the roast beef, like, you are the main event, you are what people are here for. Don't be the side dish. Don't be an option, right? In someone's life, do not be that option. They better be like coming correct, and they better be like one and done. You're it. I get that you put yourself on pause and hold because you were holding out for a certain option, and Spirit's like, time to cut that shit out. Time to cut it out. They want you to see things clearly. So if you're not seeing things clearly, this message is here for you to see shit clearly. And Spirit's saying, don't you dare refuse. We can't be like, oh, this doesn't resonate. It's for you. It's for you. There's someone here that's watching this that's like, you're holding on to someone because you see that potential. You see that they could do this. Ma'am, sir, whoever you are, you have a 10 of Cups coming in. If you don't drop this person like like the turd that they are. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this, I'm telling you, there's someone here. There's a slow burn kind of a connection that's coming in. Why? Because we have the Emperor, right? This is someone that's, oh, hold on. Collective, you have options. Like I said, you have options. And you're really going to be seeing it because they're about to all fight it out for that 10 of Cups, for your heart, to win your heart. You have the Knight of Pentacles, someone who's stable, someone who's very slow to act, slow to move. You have this Emperor who's got it all, literally has it all. I feel like, too, they haven't revealed themselves. You don't see their face, but they're watching. You also have this Knight of Swords, right? This could be someone that talks a lot of game, but like no action, or they're kind of in and out kind of a thing. There's someone here, I'm telling you. Collective, 5 of Wands. You have 5, 5, 5 on the board. Yeah, changes. You're going to be going through some changes. I also get too that you're going to be seeing the ways that you've been holding yourself back because you've been so hooked on it's this person, it's this person, it's this person. And Spirit is saying, think again. Because it's not. You're wrong. You're wrong. But you are going to be getting the 10 of Cups, if that makes sense. You're getting the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. 6 of Wands here. Victory. Victory is yours. You're going to be getting that love. You're going to be getting that money to come in. But it sure as hell is not going to be with some night-ass energy. And I get, too, that collective, I just feel like you're really downplaying yourself. You're not really valuing yourself or seeing your worth, because there's someone here that does see your worth. And I bet you all these little knights that are running around trying to get your attention see your worth. But the thing is that Spirit is saying, do not downgrade to be on their level. Have people level up to meet you there. And I get too that this is where you need to really disconnect and go within, really meditate, really connect with Spirit, connect with your guides, because they have messages for you. They have a lot of messages for you, and I feel like you need to really calm your mind and connect with just yourself and really see that, you know, it's really time to move on and move forward. And you know what? If someone's meant to be in your life, then have them meet you where you're at. Because I bet you this little Mr. Potential here won't catch up. And they won't keep up either. You know what I mean? Like, you're just, they're still in the cocoon. You got them wings. You got the butterfly wings and you're flying off. And you're over here waiting for them like, are you ready? Are you ready? And Spirit's just like, can you go fly? Can you go be your excellent self? Oh, yeah. I'm telling you that King of Pentacles, there's a King of Pentacles here. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but someone very established. I also see like a match, because if you're the Queen of Pentacles, they're coming in as King of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands here. There's someone here that wants to communicate. There's someone here that wants to step up. They see you as the prize. They see you as this 9 of Pentacles. They see that, hey, you're what I want. Look at this, Temperance and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person's going to be very patient with you when it comes to winning you over, when it comes to talking to you, when it comes to courting you, when it comes to anything about you, right? This is someone who's very established and willing to play. I feel like, because I just heard play ball, like they're willing to play the field, but like they're willing to compete with all these other options to get you. That's what I'm hearing, that this person's wanting to be like king of the mountain. Yeah, I mean, there's Emperor energy in here. There's someone that's very well established that sees you, and look, you can't see them. They're in shadow, they're in darkness. You don't see who this is quite yet. If you hear people doing the lawn, excuse that. We're in Florida. They do this early morning, but Yeah, Temperance and the Six of Swords. Yeah, someone's coming in. They're very patient. And I also get too, Spirit has their hand in this. They have their hand in who they're bringing into your life. Because why? Because you're worth it, right? They really want you to pay attention to who pours into your cup. When you pour out into everybody else's cup, who pours back into you? Really? Who feels safe? Who feels at home to you? And not like a chaotic, like, oh my God, here we go, the drama. No, but who genuinely makes you feel at peace? That's what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. Not these little people that are stressing you out or flighty, they're in and out, or they're just not mature enough, they're not quite at your level. I feel like that's where you're really going to be seeing the difference between men and boys. That's just what they put. And it doesn't matter like what, put the gender as you see fit. Like if you're attracted to women, you're attracted to men, whatever, does not matter. But there's a difference between someone who's going to step up and lead and take action and really like be serious, and there's someone that's just going to be playing games. And I get that you have these options that just want to play games, right? They just want to see, right? They just let's just see what's going on, right? But they're not serious. There's one person here that's really sticking out that they're like, nope, I got this in the bag. They're very confident too. Whoever this person is, they see the options and they're just like, whatever. Like they're not even phased. They're not phased at all. Why? Because they feel this connection to you, collective, that, yeah, there's just this pull, there's this tug. They can't quite explain why it's you, but they know it's you. Yeah. Yes. I also get too that this person has had to really release and let go of certain baggage and burdens as well in order to meet you at this level, to meet you where you're at. This person has also had to go through their own healing, their own kind of sacrifices, their own trials and tribulations, I'm hearing. But they're closing that chapter out of their life. Kitty, if you don't get off this desk, bájate, because you don't have place here. Get down. Get down. He's so brave too. He tries so hard to get attention and be a little turd. Yeah, the Ten of Swords too. Get down. Get down. Like I said, the person that's coming in for you has definitely experienced heartache, heartbreak. They could have been divorced too. Get down. Come on, get down. I'm telling you, you got the Ten of Cups coming in. Come here. Come here. I mean, if you're gonna be on here, you might as well show the peoples your face. You have the Ten of Cups. Guys, this is what this person's intentions are. They want the Ten of Cups. They don't want to experience the heartbreak, the heartache. They don't want to play games. This is someone who's very serious about you. Okay. So let's see. It all boils down to one. It all boils down to one. I feel like some of you are really going to be seeing the options in the people around you and recognizing, this ain't it. This is not what I asked for. Except you're going to feel this connection with this person. That's Six of Cups. There's like a soul connection. You could even have past lives with this person that's about to come in. Yeah. You're just going to be able to trust that the things that are being cleared out from your life, the people that are being released and let go of in your life, that better is coming. And that there's someone here that feels a connection, a tie to you, that's very spiritual, very deep. They have this, like, you draw them in. You draw this person in. And they just don't even know why, but you're very alluring to this person. And I feel like that's how they're going to get to know you, because they're like, what's up with this girl? What's up with this guy? What's up with this person? Like, why can't I get them out of my mind? Yes. I'm telling you, especially if you're dealing with people who are very vain, have pride, ego, Spirit is saying, let go and just be. Good luck. You have good luck coming your way. You literally have a lucky star. I also got that song, When You Wish Upon a Star. Like, I just feel like there's a wish. There's something coming true that you've wished for. This is an older wish. This is something that you've requested in the past. You've manifested in the past. And it's like, Spirit's like, okay, you want this? It's time to cut them cords and cut them ties to the people that don't serve you, right? Especially if they're all about their pride, their ego, they're very arrogant. They feel like, oh, they got you in the bag. Yeah, just let them go. You have better coming your way. Let's see, what else, Spirit? What other messages does this collective need to know? And it's so funny too, because I've had so many fucking distractions going on between my cats and people doing the lawn and not being able to light this damn candle. Like, oh, the distractions just to get to this point. All right, let's see. What is going on? I feel it, guys. You definitely have a lot of distractions in your midst. Yeah. I love it. Crow. We have omen, magic, and announcement. Yes, there's an announcement too. There's something coming in, because judgment, I definitely get that as an announcement as well. It's like, will you heed the call? Will you listen to spirit when they say, let that shit go? Will you listen to spirit when they're saying, let that go? Come, let that go. You see the crow there? This person's like, oh, do I have to let them go? And spirit's just like, yeah, dummy, we said let them go. Yes, because there's a point in time where you really need to pause, reset. You need to pause and reset. Take a real hard look at the people you got around you. The most unnecessary. Like you're really right next to me. At this point in time, we have white roses here. Purity, innocence, and young love. And abundance. Guys, you have abundance and love coming your way. I'ma wait. I feel like that's what this is too. You have a lot of distractions around you and spirit's just like, wait for it. Because that's what we've been doing. You've had a lot of like wishy-washy people distracting you, people coming in and out of your life, and I just get that there's some kind of innocence and purity to this love that's about to come into your life. There's a new beginning here, a new cycle coming in, a new person coming in that comes with abundance, right? This person could be well established too, because we have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. They don't have to be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be an Aries. They could be any sign. But I get that this is someone who's well established. They have money. They're mature. Whether or not they're younger and older, I feel like they're mature. But they come with money. They come with money. We get twin flame here too. Let's see. Yeah, you have a past life connection coming in. Maybe some of you have gone through like a twin flame kind of cycle, or you thought someone was your twin flame, or you feel like you're on a twin flame mission, or whatever the but I get too that you have a past life love coming in. It's like, I knew I'd find you. I knew I'd meet you here. We have travel. This is someone that's either going to travel to you, or you're at a distance. You're going to be traveling together. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, you meet while you're traveling. We have sage here, purify. Spirit is saying to definitely cleanse, purify, protect your energy, because what's being released right now is necessary. You have fate coming in. And again, with the mirror, there's someone that's a counterpart for you, that the healing work that you've been doing, they're going to reflect that. That's what they're saying. The healing work that you've been doing, the person coming into your life is going to reflect that. And this is fate that you're meeting. This is fate. This is spirit bringing this person into your life, right? I get too, this is like a railroad. This is like a train track. Like, you've had a decision to go one way or another, and I just feel like the path that you're on right now, this is fated for you to meet this person, because they reflect the healing work that you've done to get to this point. Yeah, and I just get that you're really needing to cleanse and purify your energy, the people that you have around you, the people that you're mixing with. I just feel like they're not worth it. They're not worth it. The new person that's coming in is worth it. They're not really new. I mean, they're new, but they're not new to you. You guys have this recognition within each other that once you meet, you're just like, oh my God, do I know you? You seem really familiar. That's your person. Yes. Volcano. There's gonna be people that are gonna be hella angry when you move on, when you pick somebody else, when you pick yourself, honestly, when you pick yourself and say, you know what, I have no business with these people that are just potential, right? People are gonna be very upset because you're choosing yourself, you're choosing better, you're choosing to level up. Don't feel guilty. Why? You see how it just calms down? Do not feel guilty when you pick yourself in this situation, right? Let people be mad. Let people be mad. Let people be over there upset. Yeah. Spirit is saying surrender and go with the flow. I know these are a little bit harder to see, but surrender, go with the flow. Yeah, it's time to really release. I get this, like, you're reconnecting with yourself. You're pulling back your energy, and people are going to be really upset when you're no longer giving them that time, the energy, that affection, right? And why? Because you're choosing yourself. You're choosing to listen to your own intuition. You're choosing to listen to Spirit, the advice and guidance that Spirit has for you. And Spirit is rewarding you with someone better. Yeah, that's why they're saying go with the flow. I fucking can't. Wish granted. Y'all, if you take anything from this, wish granted. Out of all the fucking little distractions and sounds that are going on, Spirit is saying, wish granted. Ask and you shall receive. I feel like right now what you're doing is settling. And this is the calm before the storm, right? This is the calm before the storm. It's about to get, like, I don't want to say hectic, but like when this person comes into your life, this could be a whirlwind. You could be moving, you could be switching things up, you could be like, your whole life could rearrange because this person comes in and it's a wish granted. They level up your life, and also you level up their life, because on the physical realm, it's the divine masculine that is there for physical protection and providing and being there as a stronghold and an anchor. But the divine feminine protects in the spiritual level, and I just feel like this is the time when you both connect. You're meant to connect at the same time. Like, you're a wish. I am so done. You are a wish fulfillment for this person too. And literally the Starry Night came out. They wished on you too. When you wish upon a star, they wished on you too. You are a wish fulfillment for this person as well. And also angelic protection. Spirit is literally saying, you're like, yeah, this is protected. Like, you know how hard it was to get you two to meet at this point in time? You're literally getting someone's spirit guide or ancestor being like, do you fucking know how hard it is to organize this shit on this side? AKA like the spiritual side, the ancestral plane, the other side, like they're over there like, we had a break of sweat and everything. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just get infinite cosmic galactic. I just can't with the twin flame. I can't, guys. Like, do you know? Do you know how hard it was to orchestrate this shit? Like, to get you two both single at the same time, to meet at this point in time. They're like, the contract. They're like, who signed this fucking contract? Yeah. Especially if you've been in solitude for a while, right? Like, you've been wishing on this damn star. Like, come on, star. Right? And you've been kept in solitude. I feel like Spirit's literally like, yeah, we put you for safekeeping because we can't keep up with all this shit. Like, if you were wondering why you've been single for a while, you've been wondering, like, where is my person? Why do I have to deal with all these options? Spirit had you for safekeeping. They were like, yeah, you needed to do some healing by yourself so that you can welcome this love in. And not be scared, right? Because Spirit doesn't want you to be running away from the person that's meant for you. And again, the Starry Night. We're going to pull from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck, and then we're going to close this reading out because we've been here for a minute. Thank you guys so much for being here, watching this reading, spending your time with me. Hopefully you've got your tea, your coffee down, whatever it is. Hopefully you're staying hydrated. Yeah, collective, you are getting your power back, right? You are getting your power back. And this is what it is. There's people around you that don't want you to level up. They don't want you to move on. They enjoy the benefits of being around you and what it is that you provide for them. And I just get, collective, that you're gonna say, fuck it. and let them go. Let them go regardless, right? Because Spirit has better for you. You have forgotten who you are. You're a child of the divine, so take back your power. Yeah, this is kind of like, snatched, I got it back. Like, it's mine. Yeah. Deeper insights are at hand. Yeah, so really trusting your intuition, really kind of feeling things out. I just get to that your body is going to react in a very like negative way to the people that are not meant to be in your energy, right? Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. I get to the person that's coming into your life has yet to be revealed yet. They've yet to be revealed. It's kind of like the Masked Singer. But yeah, the song that I just got in my head too is, you're still the one I'll run to, the one that I belong to, you're still the one I want for life. Yeah. Who is that? Is that Martina McBride? I don't even know. Like, that's just the part of the song that came into my head. It's like, yeah, the person coming into your life, this new love, this new person, it's gonna be soul recognition, because you've definitely had past lives with this person. You've definitely had past lives. Guys, please don't give up on love. If that's love that's coming your way, don't give up on it. Let's see, what else? One last message from Archangel Michael, and we're gonna close this bitch out. Yeah, definitely with the deeper insights are at hand. All right, let's see. Last one, your loved ones are safe. Yeah, let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I'm looking after them. Yeah, like things are really gonna work out in a major way. Collective, in a major way. All right, guys, this is where I'm gonna leave you because the distractions. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and if you want to book your personal, you know where to go. Down below in the description, there's my website. That's my only website. That's the only way I book. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Many blessings. Bye.